You just dropped $70,000 on a brand new 4x4. You paid the taxes, you paid the dealer markup, and the title has your name on it. Then winter hits. You press the remote start button on your key fob from your kitchen window. The button you have pressed 100 times before. Nothing happens. You open the manufacturer's app and there is a notification waiting. Your remote connectivity subscription has expired. The truck is sitting 30 feet away, fully intact, fully fueled, fully yours, and a corporation you no longer do business with is deciding whether you can start it. This is not a glitch. This is the business model. Welcome to software-defined ownership, where the best-selling vehicle in America has become a lease agreement dressed up in steel and chrome. Today, we are going to look at exactly what you are buying when you sign that check, who still controls it after you drive away, and where this road ends if nobody pushes back. There's a heating coil inside your seat right now, physical copper wire wrapped around a resistance element sewn into the foam of the driver's seat. Your truck's invoice included it. The truck rolled off the assembly line carrying that hardware. In a growing number of vehicles, that coil is not connected to a switch. It is connected to a server. In 2022, BMW launched a program offering customers the ability to unlock heated front seats for $18 per month. This was not as a new feature or an upgrade. The heating elements were already physically installed in the car. The wiring harness was already there. BMW placed a digital padlock on hardware the buyer had already paid for and charged monthly rent to remove it. The backlash forced BMW to pull back in several markets. But the framework never went away because here is what nobody said out loud. You are burning extra fuel every mile to carry the weight of hardware you are not allowed to use. You paid for the manufacturing cost at purchase, you pay the weight penalty at the pump, and you pay a monthly fee for permission to access something physically bolted inside your own property. The automakers have found a way to charge you rent on something you already own, and they buried the terms in a service agreement you click through in 17 seconds at the dealership. Now let's talk specifically about trucks. Toyota has spent decades earning loyalty from working-class drivers through genuine reliability, which is exactly why what they tried to pull stings as hard as it does. Starting in 2018, Toyota began requiring a paid subscription for remote start functionality on connected vehicles. Not for satellite navigation or emergency SOS, but for the physical key fob in your hand. The plastic remote that sends a radio frequency signal roughly 30 feet to a receiver already installed in your truck. There is no satellite involved, no cell tower, and no data center. Your fob is a battery-powered radio transmitter. The receiver hears the signal and starts the engine. Toyota looked at that transaction and decided it was worth a monthly fee. When the subscription lapses, the button still clicks and the receiver still works. The only thing preventing the signal from being honored is a software flag placed there deliberately, removed only upon payment. Ford did the same thing with their Ford Pass remote start system. The physical hardware is installed and the capability exists. The monthly fee is simply the permission slip. Ford and Toyota together account for roughly 1 in every 4 trucks sold in America. This is not a fringe experiment. It is the direction the entire industry is heading, accelerated every quarter that the subscription revenue shows up clean on an earnings call. But heated seats and key fobs are just the opening move. Mercedes-Benz currently sells an add-on for their electric vehicles called Acceleration Increase. For approximately $100 or $200 per year, drivers can unlock the full performance capability of their vehicle's electric motor. The motor is physically present, and the power output exists in the hardware right now. Mercedes has software capped the vehicle at purchase and is renting you access to your own engine. Follow that logic to its end. Ford filed a patent in 2023 describing a connected vehicle system with the ability to disable air conditioning in a delinquent vehicle, restrict speed, lock the doors from outside, and instruct the vehicle to autonomously navigate itself to a repossession facility. The truck drives itself back to the dealer lot. This is not a dystopian concept. It is a filed patent reviewed by attorneys and protected as intellectual property. The stated purpose is recovering collateral from borrowers who have stopped making payments, which is a real problem lenders face. However, the infrastructure that enables autonomous repossession also enables everything upstream of it. A system that can lock your doors and drive your truck away can also lock your doors because a software subscription lapsed. A system that throttles your speed for non-payment can throttle your speed because you decline the connected services renewal. You are not the owner of a vehicle. You are the custodian of a vehicle whose full function is conditional on your relationship with a corporate server. There is a reason a clean 2006 Chevrolet Silverado with 150,000 miles is selling for more than depreciation curves say it should. A 1999 Ford F-250 with a diesel engine is fetching prices that would have seemed absurd 10 years ago. The market is telling you something. When you hand someone cash for that 2006 Silverado, the transaction is complete. There is no cellular modem pinging a server in Detroit every 30 seconds. There is no software flag between your heated seat switch and the heating element. You turn the dial, the air conditioning blows cold. You push the button, the four-wheel drive engages. Every capability that truck has is yours in full, from the day you own it for as long as you own it, with no ongoing permission required from anyone. The machine works for you. That is an increasingly rare proposition. Before you sign your next purchase agreement, ask the finance manager which features on that truck require an active subscription to function. Ask what happens when the subscription lapses. Ask if the vehicle can be remotely disabled. Watch how long it takes them to find the answer. If you are paying a monthly fee to use a feature on a vehicle you hold the title to, drop it in the comments. The automakers are counting on buyers feeling like isolated cases, like this is just how things are now. Buy analog. Buy old iron. Buy the truck where the transaction ends the day you hand over the money. If this breakdown changed the way you look at the technology in your driveway, please subscribe and like the video. We are performing the forensic audits that the dealerships will never run for you. Protect your ownership and stay informed. The next investigation into the secrets they've tried to hide will be released soon.